Hello me lovelies, I'm Tracey from the infamous Warren Road, and I've asked some of my local friends to join me here, in my tent each week, to talk openly and candidly about events taking place at the very heart of the English Riviera.
We're in for some bad weather, Joan.
How do you know that, Terry?
Well, Tracey Ireland is on time for once.
Oh, Terry, your nasty tongue will get the better of you before long, dear. Thankfully, I know how to use the mute button to stop you doing irreparable damage.
Heavens above, Joan, Tracey Ireland is only wheeled in the nutty Professor.
Oh, I like Professor Daine, he makes a lot of sense.
His drone sends me to sleep. The viewers are here to discover what has been happening in Torquay this week. They rely on us to present those news stories that get left out of mainstream local media.
The microphones are about to be lifted, Terry. Don't you dare speak out of turn.
Wonderful friends and adorable fans, yes, it's me, Tracey Ireland, the single mum from Warren Road, with a big heart. I have the wonderful Professor from Abbey Road with us. He brings a message of hope, and do I need hope, ladies? Everything is that tight these days. It's agony opening my purse. Last night, I had to choose between a bottle of red down at Carter's, or top up my electricity key to keep the lights and freezer turned on. Of course, I chose the bottle of red, and crossed my fingers about the rest.
Terry, I've switched off your microphone again. I'm on eggshells, knowing you could let rip.
I knew it. Tracey Ireland has a drink problem, Joan. I stood behind her in Carter's once. She reeked of booze.
Politicians are good at making promises to win elections. It's important to remember what they pledge, and keep reminding them. It's a tool to stop us from being ignored. Last Monday, Alison Hernandez was re-elected Crime and Police Commissioner for Devon and Cornwall.
She lives around here, Joan.
Oh, I don't think so, Terry.
Ms. Hernandez spoke about recognizing the impact of illegal drugs on our streets. This week, the local drugs supermarkets were seeing more customers than Carter's. If the dealers pay tax, inland revenue would make a fortune. If things don't improve, we can openly remind Ms. Hernandez of her election promise.
Hugh, remember my street crew. It will take more than increasing police numbers to get on top of the drugs. Town centre landlords must be held to account for habitually giving tenancies to drug dealers. My idea for a street crew team, with their eyes on the ground, is essential to crack the nut.
She comes across just like Pretty Patel, Joan.
Tracey isn't a bully, Terry. She is a passionate woman.
Councillor Mandy Darling said in 2019 that Liberal Democrats would license Torquay's landlords, and in their first 100 days, begin to fight poverty. If they stand for re-election without honouring these promises to us, they must expect a challenge at public hustings. The Tory boss, Boris, promises to level up Britain, a policy aimed at holding on to former Red Wall seats. However, Torquay's deprived state parallels with places in Merseyside, so he can justifiably challenge local Tories if they won't deliver on the policies of their leader. It's about keeping our leaders on their toes.